Seattle is a beautiful city with a big problem: drugs. Some drugs are making people very sick, and some are even dying. This is a very sad situation for our city. We need to understand why this is happening and find ways to help people. Many families are hurting because of these drugs. Across the US, fewer people are dying from drugs, but in Washington state, things are different. More people here are dying from drugs. One reason might be a drug called fentanyl. Fentanyl is a very strong and dangerous drug. It came to our area later than other parts of the country. This drug is a big part of the problem, causing many overdose deaths. We must learn about fentanyl and teach people how dangerous it is. The problem in Seattle is not just numbers, it is about real people. Each person struggling with drugs has a story. They are not bad people, they need help and support. Sometimes people start using drugs because they are sad, in pain, or feel alone. We need to remember this and show kindness. We must work together to make Seattle a safer and healthier place for everyone. Understanding this difference is the first step. It can help us to find solutions that work for our people and our communities. This knowledge can help save lives and protect our friends and neighbors. The numbers about drug deaths in Washington state are very worrying. Between May 2023 and April 2024, almost 3,600 people died from drug overdoses. This was a big increase from the year before, up by 14%. In King County, where Seattle is located, there was some different news more recently. In the first part of 2024, the number of people dying from overdoses went down a little. For the first 7 months of 2024, 683 people died, less than the 802 people who died in the same months of 2023. This small drop gives us a little bit of hope. The drug fentanyl is a big reason for these deaths. In King County, deaths from fentanyl also went down a bit in early 2024. In the first half of 2024, there were 443 deaths from fentanyl, down from 551 in the first half of 2023. This is a drop of about 20%. But fentanyl is still causing many deaths. We must keep working hard to fight against this powerful drug and protect people from its harm. Fentanyl is a word we hear a lot now. It is a type of drug called a synthetic drug made in a lab. Fentanyl is very strong, much stronger than many other drugs. A very small amount of fentanyl can cause an overdose and make someone stop breathing. It is a hidden danger in many street drugs. People who use drugs often do not know that fentanyl is in what they are taking. Sometimes drug sellers mix fentanyl into other drugs like heroin, cocaine, or pills. They do this to make the drug stronger or cheaper to make, but the person buying the drug does not know. They might take the same amount they usually take, but if it has fentanyl in it, it can be deadly. This is a terrible trick. It puts many people at risk, even if they do not mean to use fentanyl. The problem is not just fentanyl. There are other synthetic drugs too. Methamphetamines are also causing many problems. Sometimes, drugs are mixed with something called xylazine, a medicine for animals, not for people. These new and mixed drugs are very toxic and bad for people's health. Because these drugs are so strong and often hidden, the danger is very high. The fight against these drugs is a fight for people's lives. There is a medicine that can help when someone overdoses on drugs like fentanyl. This medicine is called naloxone, known by the brand name Narcan. Naloxone can reverse an overdose and help a person start breathing again. In Seattle and King County, health workers are giving out many naloxone kits. In the first 6 months of 2024, they gave out 54,000 kits. Each kit has 2 doses of Narcan. Many people who are at risk of overdose now carry naloxone. In Seattle, about 85% of people who use drugs in a high-risk way now have naloxone with them. This means that if someone overdoses, there's a better chance that someone nearby can help them right away. Friends, family members, and even strangers can use naloxone to save a life. But there is another very sad part of this drug crisis. It is affecting young people very much. Many young people, even teenagers, are starting to use fentanyl. They might start in high school. This is a terrible path for a young person. Their brains and bodies are still growing, and drugs can harm them very badly. We need to create more services for young addicts. Experts who study drug addiction have different thoughts about the situation. Brad Finegood works for Seattle and King County. He helps lead the response to the overdose crisis. He said he feels some hope because the number of deaths in King County went down a little. This small change shows that the work being done might be helping. It suggests that if we keep trying, we can make things better. But he also knows that the problem is still very big. There is much more work to do. Other experts also see some good signs. Dr. Nora Volkow and Dr. Nabarun Dasgupta have looked at numbers for the whole country. They agree that nationally, fewer people are dying from overdoses. This is the first time in many years that the numbers have gone down, but some experts like Dan Salter, who works to stop drugs from coming into the country, say we should not celebrate too soon. He warns that the fight is not over. Dr. Rahul Gupta, who is the White House drug czar, says we need more money for addiction treatment. He says it is very important to help people in communities that do not have many resources. If we want to help everyone, we need to make sure that treatment is easy to get for all people who need it. The fight against addiction and overdose is a long one.